Hey, how's it going, guys? We're back to another stream, and yeah, I'm gonna see if I can get a whole season and reach Division 2 and, you know, get to First Division at some point. But it's gonna take a while because so many games. And I think we're playing like around 5 to 6 games a stream, so yeah, it's definitely gonna take a while, but I'm excited. That should be fun. Anyway, I'm gonna buy a couple players. I was looking at Anthony from Real Betis. He might be easy to buy because he's a release clause, but it's so expensive. I'll wait for the scouts. Alright, let's jump into the first game. We're playing Port Vale. We cannot afford that. Sick. See if we can get the 3 points. That would be ideal. We're gonna give them a chance. Hopefully they don't ruin it. So we'll check on that. Like that.
Well, the camera focused on one player here. An incredible 4 goals in his last outing, leaving fans in awe. The pressure's on. Can he shine on the pitch once again? So the rain... Still coming down heavily here. Hopefully you're staying dry at home. I'm Guy Mowbray and I'm joined by the ever-knowledgeable Stuart Robson. We've got action from League One coming up for you. What are we going to get from this one?
Well, a quick start to the game is all important here today, and I'm sure both managers will have drilled that into the players. But they also have to play with composure and a tactical understanding. It should be a good game.
It stopped straight away. This is how the hosts line up.
Well, in this 4-5-1, the striker has to threaten the space in behind, just to stretch the opposition, which will then allow the midfield players space to show their quality. I'm looking forward to seeing them play today.
Here's how United line up today.
Well, it can be seen as a very defensive shape, but if they have good athletes in midfield, which they have, who are ready to break forward as soon as possession is won, they can still pose a big threat today.
The attack broken up.
Well, they certainly got their defensive shape absolutely right there.
Oh, brilliant anticipation. And there's the whistle as the ref gives a free kick. Now, what can they do from here? Decent chance. Brilliant work by the man in goal. That's a top stop. Delivered into the box. And they go again with another corner.
Well, it's a great chance here, and don't these fans know it?
Great hands. A strong header, but an even stronger save. And United need to be better on the ball. And that's been overdone. It's behind for a goal kick. And United showing really good width here. And it's on now. It's in. 1-0. And that could change the shape of the game.
Well, as you can see, his movement is really good, which then makes the finish look easy. That's a decent goal, that's for sure.
And the game restarts with the score 1-0. It's a confident push forward, but it will now be tidied up and cleared away. Put into the box. Oh, they've lost it. The attack is over. Hard work pays off. They won the ball. Diego Lainez. A goal elsewhere, and to give you all the info, here's Alex.
It's a goal for Stevenage.
Hold on, chance. And that's 2 for him today. A superb performance. They can't contain him.
Well, let's look at this again. To pick out this pass shows wonderful vision. It's inch perfect, and then the finish is fairly simple in the end. That's a good goal.
Two-nil then, as we get started again. Well, that has to be a booking. That was quite deliberate. The ball has been lost by United. might be in. And the shot thwarted. Perfectly anticipated, really well won.
Have a go here.
And that's a really good save, tipped over the bar. Into the box it goes. Well, he got his head to it, but not the right part of the head, it seems. It's a bad miss. Lainez. That's a lovely ball. There might be something building now. Now, time to cross to Alex Scott with news of a goal.
It's a goal for Huddersfield Town. The score's level again now at 1-1 with 40...
Hang on, they could be in. It's there! Hope restored! They're back in this game.
Well, just look at this again. The speed of counter-attack is so impressive, and it's a very tidy finish, because there's still a lot of work to do. That's a really good goal.
So that makes it 2-1, and away we go again. Lainez. Setting up the chance. And that has stopped any potential danger. And that whistle brings the first half to a close. Well, we've seen a top player at the top of his game up to now. It's been a performance of the highest quality.
Well, what a first half he had. I thought he was outstanding. He caused the defenders all sorts of problems with his move.
No, we'll give it a couple of minutes.
We're back underway. 45 more minutes to come. A promising looking attack, but it's come to nothing.
Yeah, just snuffed out the danger there. That's a good turnover.
Could turn out to be a really good ball. Worth a go. And a firm grip kept on the ball. Well, the transfer everybody's been talking about has now been confirmed, so the will they or won't they discussions can now end.
Well, the reported fee of about £40 million is just about right. I think both clubs will feel they've done well out of this one, but only time will tell.
Now the chance for them to pull forward. Lovely ball, this could lead to something. Well, it looked promising, but came to nothing in the end. Given away by United. Moving the ball well here.
Now, where's the penetration?
Half an hour left for play. This could be threatening. A chance to level maybe here from the...
Well, just listen to the fans. They know this is a big chance here.
Something different from the corner. Oh, they've lost it. The attack is over.
Hello to Mike Stewart and wife Eileen, who are celebrating the wedding
Horga.
anniversary. Congratulations, Mike and Eileen.
The counter looks on here. Options available. That might have ended up being better than it has. There's been a development in one of the other games, a goal. Alex Scott can tell us about it.
Yep, it's a second for Huddersfield Town. They've pulled one back and now trail by one with 66 minutes played.
Thanks, Alex, as always. Beautifully weighted ball. Bit sloppy in possession. Jens Petter Horga. Eddie Nketiah. Teeing up the chance now. Oh, that's really well cut out. We're inside the final quarter of an hour now. Well, as long as they keep the ball, they win the game.
Yeah, they're dominating the ball here.
They're still ahead by one and moving the ball with purpose. Really nicely played. What can they do with this now? And the goalkeeper has made it his. Positive pass, nicely done. Well, still pushing forward in search of the equaliser. Well, some here will, of course, be very happy with the score, but a few fingernails to be bitten before the end.
Well, it's been a decent performance from them. They've certainly played the more expansive football and had the better individuals. Can they now just see this through? Not long left.
Now, what can they do from here? And that is a terrific save. And there's going to be a change now. Over it comes. Well, he couldn't get free, and he couldn't find the target.
Well, in the end, the defender just about did enough.
Jens Petter Horga. Time is on their side, and the score is in their favour. Possession lost, not a good pass.
Yeah, they can't give it away that cheaply.
And the referee brings the game to a close, with the points going back with the visitors.
They didn't dominate the game by any means today, but overall they had the better of the chances and just about deserved their win.
We needed those 3 points. Hell yeah. No wonder who we're playing next. Oh, we're still in the Carabao Cup. Oh man, that's gonna be tough. Damn.
After months of speculation, the deal is done, and we're just moments away from his debut. The stage is set. Can he live up to the frenzied expectation? A very warm... Welcome from the City Ground, just by the banks of the River Trent. I'm Guy Mowbray and I'm joined by the ever-knowledgeable Stuart Robson. And everything is set up nicely to give us a really good match. It's Nottingham Forest and they take on United.
It's a nice break from league action today for these clubs. Obviously a long way to go in the tournament. The final is months away, but they want to put in a good performance and get through to that next round.
Oh, could be here. Here's how Nottingham Forest line up.
Well, I think they have a nice balance to their team. A solid back four, two holding midfielders, three creative players in advance of them, and a mobile centre forward. It's a good team.
Turning the defence around. And today we see the first meeting of these two tactical minds. An interesting one.
Yeah, both are very good coaches, so I'm expecting a really tense battle here.
Well, this is looking good. Now to choose the right option, but not the end result they wanted from an encouraging position. This is the lineup for the visitors.
Well, the shape is the same, but they may play it in a slightly different way. And key to this game will be the fullbacks. Do they tuck in alongside their centre-halves or look to support their wingers? I hope it's the latter.
Nicolas Dominguez. He takes it on. The job not done yet. And the play breaks down. They're not getting close enough here. Oh, they were getting interested there, but not anymore. Lainez. And the forward progress continues. And trying his luck. And the first blow is delivered. 1-0.
Well, I have to say, this is a really good goal. Just watch his technique here. He just hits through the back of the ball with such power. There's no stopping that.
So off we go at 1-0. Diego Lainez. And that will keep the attack moving nicely. Well, that's how to clear it. Played in with that. And it must be. Solid defending, it's away.
He's just cleared the danger for now.
Diego Lainez. Getting closer. Oh, chance! And they scored again! That puts them further in front. What a position to be in.
This is a very tidy finish, as you can see. He's under so much pressure, but his strength just allows him to hit through the ball cleanly. It's an excellent goal.
So it's 2-0 as the ball gets rolling again. Milenkovic. Switched on and ready to intercept that. And this could be a real opportunity for United. But it will now be tidied up and cleared away. Nicolas Dominguez. On to Savona. Gibbs-White. Staying patient and the defence staying in shape.
Certainly look composed on the ball, don't they?
And into the box it goes. And that hasn't come to anything. And they might be in. And the attack is over. Morgan Gibbs-White. There's a chance for them to go now. This is an excellent run. That has gone out. It'll be a throw. That's a good ball. Now, this might be promising. Nicolas Dominguez. The ball lost and gratefully received. And that's how to play it through. And he's through here. And they're 3 in front now. What a performance this has been so far.
Well, here's the replay, and just look how quickly they break forward once they win the ball back. And his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one foot in his head. Smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
The scoreline tells it. We've seen it. One-way traffic as the game resumes. Nicolas Dominguez. And with that, the first half comes to an end here in Nottingham. The action resumes. Let's see what this half brings. Put into the middle. Oh, it was a wonderful chance, but he went to whack it rather than place it. Well, 2 subs are going to come on for Forest here. Nicolo Savona. Well, the transfer everybody's been talking about has now been confirmed, so the will they or won't they discussions can now end.
Yeah, that price I think is value for money. He'll certainly improve their squad and maybe the team. It's a good signing, you have to say.
Ball won back. Morgan Gibbs-White. Oh, what a tackle to... Oh, here we go. Free kick given. And there'll be... Queuing up to take it from here. Possession lost.
They got everything right there.
Please meet your wife at the steps of the main
Jens
stand.
Petter Horga. This is what they've been looking for, the counter-attack. Lovely pass, the ticket to be in. And another goal! It seemed all over before, but there's another to really seal it.
Well, let's look at this again. To pick out this pass shows wonderful vision. It's inch perfect. And then the finish is fairly simple in the end. That's a good goal.
And away we go again at 4-0 now. Savona. Morgan Gibbs-White. Ederson. Wood. United come away with it. Well, we have more coverage from the Premier League coming up for you here on EA TV as Forest face West Ham. All the action live on that one. Incredible! How was that kept out? Forest are going to make a change here. They decide against putting it in. Could be setting something now. Oh, just can't quite keep it down. Goal kick.
Yeah, attacks the ball so well, but couldn't quite find the net on this occasion.
They're allowing space and he's finding it. And that's a shame for them. Nothing doing. And he tried to put that just where he wanted it. And that's not where it's ended up. Wood. Setting up the chance. Getting closer. A heroic stop.
Well, you won't see too many better blocks than that.
Could turn out to be a really good ball. Good save, and enough on it to get it away too. That's a good pass. Gibbs-White. Ederson. Morgan Gibbs-White. Aina. Decent looking attack this. A vital block. Ederson. On to Savona. Ederson. Able to skip past. And it's opened up. It's gone out, and it's a corner. Delivered into the box. And that's it. The final whistle that has the visiting supporters jumping for joy. They're going through.
Well, it was all at a bit of a canter, to be honest. They dominated pretty much from the start, and it left the result in little doubt. They'll be full of confidence going into the next round.
Well, he really has put in a first-class performance today. Absolutely magnificent.
Well, that was a great performance. His understanding of how to find space was brilliant today. And, of course, he scored 2 really good goals.
Alright, maybe we'll buy some players. Is he worth 34 million? Probably not, but maybe he'll be good enough to help our team, because holy shit. He'll probably be our star player. $75 too. Huh. Should we just pay that? Holy shit, 67 million is insane. Fuck, at this point we have no choice. He probably hates his life. The third division, what the hell? But I'm getting paid bank. We're gonna make it to the second division next season, and hopefully to the first division in the Premier League.
The fans have waited and wondered, would it happen? Now it has happened. Now it's all about his debut. Well, the weather forecasters promised us an agreeable day for football, and that's exactly what we've got. I'm Derek Ray here at the microphone, and sitting alongside me is the former England international Sue Smith. And we're ready to bring you live coverage of this League One fixture. It's United, and they take on Rotherham United.
Well, it's a pleasure to be here, and I'm anticipating a good game today. The coaching staff have done all they can. Now it's about taking it onto the pitch.
Very effective pass. Can they do it? And there it is! The opening goal, the ideal way to start.
Well, here we can see it again. He hits it so cleanly. Perfect contact. And the keeper never really had a chance. It's a fantastic strike.
So the match has restarted, 1-0 here. Drew Yearwood. On to Benson. Just cutting off the supply. Moura. It's a fine United move in the making. Crossed into the penalty area. Well, threat averted. Yearwood. Spence. Yearwood. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. And passing it through. And look at this! In it goes! Delighted to be two in front. Things look good for them now.
Well, you can see the pace on the break is scary, really difficult to stop. And once it falls to him, he's never missing. Calm as you like, slots it home.
So back underway with the scoreline standing at 2-0. Benson. Oh, great vision. Excellent assessment of the situation at the back. Coley. And snuffing out the danger. And moving it forward. Giving it a go. Brilliantly blocked. Well, gifting away possession. Moura. Nketiah. Oh, genuine chance. And a goal to increase their advantage to 3. Can they be stopped?
Well, the speed of this transition is incredible. They're up the pitch in a flash. And it's good movement to get on the end of it. Really shows his composure in front of goal, doesn't he?
On they go again, and United beginning to run away with this. Spence. Wallace. Mora. Failure to keep the ball by United. Now, who can he play it to? Yearwood. Determined defending.
Oh, the manager will be delighted with that sort of commitment, won't he?
Oh, good-looking pass. And there it is, a chance. Oh, that is a majestic goal! Volleyed home with precision and style. Superbly done.
Well, this all starts with a brilliantly weighted ball over the top, inch perfect. And then once he's through, there was never any doubt, was there? Hits it hard and true, and the keeper just can't react in time.
So, on with the game here. But I'll tell you what, the moods in the two camps couldn't be more contrasting. Yearwood. And Hugo. Good work to win the ball back by United. Vega. Well, this could really help the cause. Oh, it's on! And a high degree of difficulty there for the keeper.
Yeah, his reaction speed was outstanding and stopped what looked like a certain goal.
Played over. Well, a bit short with the clearance. Decent idea. Corner given. Well, they fancy a short one. Is it going to be a goal? We're really being spoiled. This is attacking football at its finest.
Well, here's the replay, and it's a good set piece. He puts it into a good area, and the keeper simply can't react quick enough because it's hit with such power and pace. What a fantastic goal.
Well, my goodness, it's so one-sided. 5-0 in this match. Yearwood. We've had the official word. There will be a minimum of 2 added minutes. Threads it nicely. Oh, brilliant goalkeeping. Corner kick played in. Well, he didn't plant the seed of fear in the goalkeeper's mind, that's for certain. And with that, the first half draws to a close. Well, there's a good reason why we're highlighting him. He's really dominating in attack in this game.
Yeah, been relentless today, hasn't he? Hitting the target from every angle. And he was clinical when it mattered. Great finishing.
So far, so good.
So back underway, and an intriguing second half in prospect. It's a neat move. Oh, that's That's an interesting pass. Vital block there. Well, wide by a hair's breadth. Almost had it where he wanted it. And deciding to go short with this one. And looking towards the back post. Oh, useful ball. That's a useful cross. Well, thumped clear. Well, he certainly made his mark on the game. And now the manager is making a switch. But he's gone short with it. Delivering it into the box. Not away completely. United have it once again. Nketiah. Well, there's been so much talk about a potential transfer, but it's potential no more. It's fact.
Well, yeah, there's certainly been a lot of focus on him over the last few years, and you can see he's got talent. He's still young, so there's more to come. This is a move that will certainly help him develop, I'm sure.
Hugo. Will it happen for them? Decent chance. Being pressed here. Vega. A very effective challenge put in. And teammates around him. Oh, this is looking promising. A fine block. Well, the outcome is a free kick here. Delivered into the box. Thwarting him. And didn't quite catch it the way he wanted to.
It's a poor attempt. He mistimes it. Looks a bit off balance as well. Well off target.
Coley. Wallace. Anthony. And cutting it out. Yearwood. Spence. Is this the moment? A goal here! Giving his team precisely what they were looking for. Now he deserves to celebrate it.
Well, if we watch this again, it's all about being alert in and around the box. And when the ball falls to him, he's clinical. That's a really nice finish.
A glut of goals. 5-1 it is. Wallace.
The owner of the red convertible, registration SNUG1. Please return to your vehicle immediately. Thank you.
On to Benson. Drew Yearwood. On to Nom. Chance to finish. And a throw-in forthcoming. Intelligent ball. Oh, genuine chance. And a goal! He's put it away. A celebratory moment.
Well, here's the replay, and it's quite a straightforward finish in the end. But he does well to find space and then hit the target. I'm sure
the same kind of
he
goal.
that.
Damn. It's that same goal. He stopped there at that point, I guess. Am I out? Oh, yeah, I'm out. Sheesh.
Goal for
Chill.
Rotherham United.
Now we're inside the final 15 minutes. Coley. Anthony. Favouring possession football.
Yeah, they're cruising at the moment, aren't they?
Textbook example of how to cut it out. Well, I believe a spot kick award in one of the other games. Let's hear all about it from Alex.
Yes, it was a penalty for Plymouth Argyle. The power on the strike, it flew in the top corner. They are now behind 2-1 with 80 minutes played.
Cheers, Alex. Anthony. Can they do it? Oh, incredible save, and he snuffed out the danger. And a clear foul. And we've entered the final 5 minutes. And the upshot is free kick. Good distribution. And whipped into the box. Oh, disappointing clearance. Oh, a brilliant save!
Yeah, he was
Wow.
right on the money with his position in there. That's top quality goalkeeping.
And they've been getting two substitutes warmed up, and both will come on here. And a short corner, let's see. Chance to shoot. Well, not away properly. Oh, that's a super piece of defending.
Yeah, that looked really promising. They'll be disappointed, you know.
Really committed himself to the tackle, and a throw in now. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. But the danger averted for now. Good idea. Through on goal. In it goes! He scored on his debut. And his fans are loving that.
Well, we can see it again now, and they're so dangerous in these transitions. The speed of the counter-attack is really impressive. And once he's clean through, he doesn't mess about, just smashes it past the keeper. Brilliant strike.
Motherfucker slipped.
And there it is, the final whistle. The home fans are going to be happy with this result.
Well, it was a very assured performance, wasn't it? Particularly impressed with their play going forward. They were really lively and almost cutting through at will at times. The result never in much doubt.
One man who dominated was Anthony, and looked as though he was enjoying himself out there.
Yeah, it was a good performance from him, wasn't it? On and off the ball, always seemed to be in the right place at the right time. He definitely played his part in the result.
Uh-oh. Should probably do a little shopping before. One more player, probably. Well, actually... We will move. We're gonna need another defensive midfielder at this point anyway.
stage action today, and every point counts. Every result crucial in the race to advance. There's a real tension and anticipation in the air. Who will come out on top? It's coming right up, live on EA TV. A warm welcome to you, and thanks for joining us for another game live on EA TV. I'm Guy Mowbray, and I'm joined by the former England striker Sue Smith for commentary, and we have group stage action from the Cup coming up for you. What can we expect from the game then?
Yeah, thanks. Well, the fans have enjoyed some lovely football in this competition. If they can replicate that over the next 90 minutes, they should be guaranteed a place in the knockout phase. Let's see if they can get the job done here today.
Beaten easily here. Good cross into the middle. This is how the hosts line up.
Well, it looks like a 4-2-3-1 when they're in possession. May go to a 4-5-1 when defending. You'd think the double pivot in midfield, they're key to protect the back line, but they also need to get forward to support the press. There's going to be plenty of threat from the wide midfielders too, I'm sure.
That's overhit, and behind it goes. This is how the visitors start the game.
Yeah, it looks like a 4-5-1 or a 4-2-3-1. This can be quite an attacking lineup with the three progressive players behind the lone striker, but you've still got that defensive protection with the two midfielders holding.
Well, the table shows the scenario for the home team today. Can they secure their spot in the knockout stages?
Yeah, but they're going to need a little help from the other fixture if that's to happen today. I think the manager will just have them focused on getting the result, though, and then see where they land come full time.
One and two touch passing, making it look easy. But it was a build-up with no end product. Chance to go ahead. And that is a terrific save. They take it short. And trying his luck. Incredible! How was that kept out? Corner taken short. They've gone in front. A key moment in the match.
Well, look at this great delivery from the corner. And once it falls to him, he's never missing. Calm as you like, slots it home.
So off we go at 1-0. Promising looking ball. This to be level. Oh, chance. It's there. That didn't last long. They're back level already.
Well, here's the replay, and he's done well to get his head up, pick out a teammate, and I couldn't see him missing from there. He made a strong connection. It's a nice goal, that.
And the referee signals advantage. That one's gone out. Throw in to come. Now, this might be promising. Good defending to prevent any damage. Well, look at the room. They've got to attack now. United recovering possession well. Pass as precise as they come. And there's the goal to put them in front.
Well, here's the replay, and it's an inch-perfect pass this is. Shows great awareness to set up the chance, and it makes the striker's job relatively easy. All he has to do is make the right connection. It's a really good goal.
So that makes it 2-1, and away we go again. Off the defender, corner kick. And the ball comes in. Under a little bit of pressure, he's managed to put it wide.
Well, he just can't get away from his marker for a clean header. That's top defending.
Oh, surely. And there's his second of the match, leading the way for the team.
Well, look at this. It all starts with the delivery into the box. Perfectly whipped in. And it's good movement to get on the end of it. Really shows his composure in front of goal, doesn't he?
So it's 3-1 now, and off they go once more. That's crossed the line. It'll be a throw-in. This could be threatening. Stalking the penalty area, waiting for the moment. Probing, but the target won't open. And it's been cut out. There's the turnover. Harding. Should score here. Oh, could be here. Really solid defending. Lyndon Gooch. And there goes the half-time whistle. A bright, positive performance so far. I'm interested to get your take.
Yeah, I think the only slightly frustrating element is that the other fixtures going against them. It would mean that they go into the next game still needing to secure their place in the knockout phase. They played well, though, and I'm expecting a similar performance in the second 45.
We're back in business. One half down, one to go. Anthony. Could turn out to be a really good ball. I'd like to know your thoughts on the transfer that's finally taken place, Sue. It seemed to take a while, but it's all systems go now.
Well, yeah, certainly a lot of focus on the boy over the last year or two, and he does seem
Oh, goal here, maybe. And there it is. He's doubled up for the day.
Well, we can see it again, and it's a wonderful assist, you have to say. Beautiful technique to create the chance. And then through on goal, he decides to go for power. Absolutely smashes it past the keeper. And you have to say it was a good finish.
So back underway, 4-1 now. Into the area it goes. And easily back to the keeper. Anthony. Oh, that's a lovely pass. Given away by United. Gooch. Oh, it must be here. Oh, how's he kept that out?
Well, that was all about split-second reactions, and he showed us just how sharp he is. That's a great stop.
Played into the box. And it's there. And he's put that one away very nicely indeed.
Well, here we can see it again. And the delivery from the corner's spot on. And the finish matches it. Connects with it so sweetly. No chance for the keeper. It's a brilliant goal.
They've won the ball, now to keep it. Could take things forward a notch here. Having a drive. Terrific bit of blocking.
What an important block that is. He got his timing spot on.
Lyndon Gooch. Keeping the ball really nicely here. That's a good ball. Now for the fight back. Saved and held on to as well. Diego Lainez. Miscue in the final third there. They go now, there could be a break on. Well, it was a chance, but it's gone now. Now to deliver a good ball in. Now what can they do from the corner? Substitution coming up. It's put into the middle. Oh, could be here. Could be a corner. And here comes a change. Corner kick played in. Oh, what a chance that might have been, but it's beaten everybody. Now, can this be attacked? United losing the ball, so frustrating for them. They found a way through. Making decent progress here. This is what they've been looking for, the counter-attack. Really nicely played. What can they do with this now? Oh, superb. Right place, great save.
Oh, it's a wonderful save. It comes at him quickly, very little time to react, but he just manages to keep it out. It's great goalkeeping.
Into the box it goes. Lovely ball. This could lead to something. And the ball's still loose. And that'll do it. Full time. And the whistle greeted by cheers. This is a happy place to be after a day one win, Sue.
Yeah, so vital that you get off to a quick start.
Time for a few questions. Thanks very much for speaking to us.
Alright guys, this is the end of the stream. Thank you so much for watching, and have a good night.